Welcome back.
Wait, who's back?
We all are.
In black?
Back in black.
It's okay. One of these days, I'll be able to go and say, welcome back.
Welcome back.
I hope not. Holy.
What?
Welcome back to Grand Pulse Season 1, Session 17. Last time, wave after wave of Beastmen you guys went through, you came closer and closer to your goal. As sure enough, you came face to face with your target, Baron Von Dryll. Now it all comes down to this final battle. But what is it with this strange aura he's putting off? Now that I have you, I'm gonna need initiatives.
What's the time? What's the time frame between this scene and the last one?
A couple minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna need cast shield again.
We got 9.
Quick
What a
chap. Chug.
Chug, 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 chug.
Gaia, can I crack a can of Metal 14 on the way here and fucking smash out on my forehead?
What?
What the
Steve,
actual
why not?
fuck is with my initiatives?
Yes.
There's, I rolled 2 9s in a row. That means I rolled 2 5s in a row.
Enjoy your low rolls for the day.
Right? Well, hopefully I'm getting the low rolls out of the way right now, so that I can get the high rolls to kill the enemy. Easy peasy, lemon squeeze.
You're still sitting on your rocket launcher, aren't you?
Yes, I have not used that. I was waiting for a bigger group of enemies before I used that. Because it's a 20-foot radius. And I can aim
I should
it
build one
anywhere
for
within
myself.
100 plus feet. Let's see. There it is. Rocket missile. Yes. A range of 100 feet and a blast radius of 20.
Okay.
Did not mean to open that.
Did everybody roll initiative?
Leave believe so.
I rolled an 18, so.
I got mine in.
Helios?
You're very lucky.
Give me a
Oh,
sec.
wow.
Taking something for headache.
Fee-fi fo fum. Fo fee fi fum. Fee fo fi fum. Fi fo fee fum.
Cloud, are you just doing that so we can hear your voice?
No, I'm stumbling over my words, so I'm saying nonsense to help me not do that.
Helios,
Apples,
you know you like it.
bananas.
Hey, I was just questioning his intention. That's all.
I never have malicious intent.
It's fine, he likes it anyways.
There we are, Helios.
Also, John, I didn't ask you to speak for.
Oh, you didn't. But it's fun to make jokes about you. If that happened to be true, I'm sorry for calling you out like that.
Oh no! See, the thing is that it is true. I was just questioning his intention. Because he was
That's
just
great.
saying things. I'm like, is he saying things to let us hear his voice? Inside my head, I'm like, if so, good.
Yeah, it's not like my grating voice.
I would say grating. It's just that his voice is good by comparison.
Apples, bananas. The moo milk cow croaks over the cockatrice.
You're a cockatrice.
I hope those
I
things
don't-
stay far the fuck away from this campaign.
Well, unless I can catch them and make them my pets.
Not even
Unless
that.
you can do that.
Fuck being petrified.
Fuck being
What, go home?
petrified and
Go hard or go home.
You've done well to make it this far. But first,
Warren? No.
Defeat-
Thank you.
defeat them. Don't let them pass.
By the way, would you like this doll that's on my back? No?
Pyrex, you're up.
Look like a bitch. Let's slap this motherfucker. Let's get in here. Alright, where are we at? We ain't even started. I crushed that can of metal 14, make sure I got that +4 to my armor save. Can tell this is gonna be a hard one. What else we got? Anybody need some buffs? We just started?
No
Healing.
buff needed, but we need to finish this fast. It was nearly
Alright,
feeding time
well.
for the kitten.
After you. I'm here to support the party. I hold my turn.
I could always use more buffs.
That's it. I do nothing. I'm waiting for
Oh.
my party to move forward. After you.
Big Whose
These
turn
guys
is it
turn
next?
into a little ball and start rolling towards you.
Oh shit. It's a good thing I'm in the back.
Vossrag.
For reaction, I'm going to activate my chains. My last chain for the day. That should be 40 feet, but I should be fine still. Going to meet that one head on for my move action. And then use my standard action to attack it. No enchantments on my weapon.
Which one are you attacking? Oh, that one. Okay. Yeah, that hits.
The only one near me.
What's the +1?
Oh, that doesn't do anything right now.
Okay.
That's just if I enchant my weapon.
Okay. Kashi.
I'm back.
Yes. Oh, things to kill. Oh. Beyond my fucking normal movement. Oh, there's not a lot I can do. Yeah, no, I checked those distances, Warren.
Yeah, I'm just double checking a couple things.
Yeah, because they're outside of normal movement. So it's like, even if I did move, I wouldn't be able to do anything.
You have 25 movement right now.
Wait, does he have 25 movement?
Yes.
Then he can make that first charge angle.
Yeah.
Is this different?
Because this character doesn't exist at the moment.
At least I do believe he should be.
But if he's in normal medium armor with a base 30, then it's a 20.
Ah, my bad.
Because medium and heavy armor puts you down a third of your move speed.
Quarter rounded to the nearest 5. So yeah, so that means he can only move there, which at that point he's just moving. He could technically take a run action, which would allow him to move up to...
Helios, do you not have any ranged abilities? Like at all?
I mean,
It's called getting in their face and fighting.
I said I do have my judgments. I typically don't use them that much. They don't seem that useful.
You're Judge Magister under Knight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me recheck those.
I said I have my judgment, and it's like I can use them.
Jet, we can hear you eating, by the way.
Sorry.
I mean, it's only a whip action, so it's not like you're losing anything for it.
I don't know. That's what I said. It didn't seem like that useful.
How often can you use them? Once per day. Fourth level, which we are fourth, you can use it an additional 1 time per day, so you can use it twice right now.
Don't judgments last for the entire encounter though?
Yeah, they last until combat ends.
Yeah, no, this would be the time to use that.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. Do you have to choose them, or you just activate them whenever you want? They're just limit based.
Basically, once I choose one, I can then switch between them.
Okay.
They don't count as additional uses unless, either combat ends or you're unconscious. Actually, no. You don't gain the bonuses, but the ability itself persists. Okay. I mean, you never technically use or lose a use of it, unless you use it at the end of a combat.
Then I'd suggest using one. Just go ahead and activating it now, just to get it out of the way. What night talent did you choose, by the way? What night talent did you choose, by the way?
Pretty sure they're in my sheet. Oh wait, you can't see that.
No.
Oh, because I'm going to refer to it myself first. I'm curious. Ugh. Pretty sure I used them for a talent. Double checking. Or maybe I use the talents for feats. Okay. Alright. So yeah, I use them on feats. Typically.
I'll say now, I feel like that was a bad idea, but that's beside the point at this point.
Okay, done eating.
I mean, to be fair, I am following a set path for acquiring things. So that's why those are used in that manner.
No, that's fine. I'm just stating my opinion on it. Just because it's my opinion doesn't mean it's right.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, no. What's your sub job?
So I have Arknight sub, but I also have Fighter VMC.
Okay.
Because, that's how those work.
Okay. Arknight stub doesn't do much for you here, so yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't do much except for the limit breaks. And I think those don't get replaced.
So yeah, the only thing you have is that, and beyond that, you just have movement. At this point, I'd say using the run action would be your best bet. Run action would get you either to that or to that.
At least in 2 levels, I actually start picking up a lot of shit. That's not what I wanted. That's what.
So what you doing, buddy?
Okay, so this. Okay. I guess I'll just. Yeah, I guess I'll use my judgment here. I'll use resiliency, which is DR2.
Okay.
And that's just a swift action to move. Oh, there. Okay, so there. That's
Okay.
it.
Gunnylocks, you're up.
Alright. Are these the big guys in the back armed?
No, they just have arms.
They are literal armed. Okay.
Yeah, they grew up.
God damn it.
Feet not required.
How high up are the buildings?
They're about 10 feet tall.
Oh, they are very short.
Or shorter if they're destroyed.
This is very true.
Gotta double check one thing. What is the range on this spell?
Is it
That
time for
is-
entangling?
That's what I'm hoping.
Wait a minute. Full stop. Just wait.
Apparently I derped and didn't actually, wow. Hey, cool, thanks. Thanks, Google. Gave me entangle on the front when I looked up completely different... Okay, Alright, so... I don't have to move?
What? It's the range 100 feet?
No, the range is 400. Minimum.
Oh, it's long range. Holy shit. That's some distance.
Yeah, no, I'm, cast it right there.
Okay.
Right smack dab in the middle of all three. Yep.
Okay.
If I could, I would target the crosshair itself, but for effective area, and because it's a requirement, not an option, I move 10 feet.
And what are you using?
Sickening entangled, so 40-foot radius. I will click that for you. So they have to give me the normal reflex save, and they have to give me a fortitude save at the same time. All three of the big guys.
The trolls fail.
Ooh.
Gonna fail which part, because it's 2 saves. I mean, I don't expect them to fail the fort part, obviously, but still.
The left troll fails everything.
Oh,
Oh.
I feel bad for you, good sir. And he just
Good.
falls?
And he just falls.
Okay. Oh yeah, this entire area is now difficult terrain. And flammable! Look-
Piano fire is not good for the kitten.
Wrong game.
I don't. Too tired.
It's understandable.
Ah. I'm just gonna
Oh,
chill out and drink my fucking energy drink.
that's what.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah. The area persists for 4 minutes or until something sets it on fire, by the way. I just kind of threw a blanket of vines over them at this point.
Goes into a ball and starts rolling towards you. Fidel, it is your turn.
Alright. Alright. First, Shard will move up onto this building. You're 10 feet tall, right?
10 feet tall.
Okay, she'll descend onto that building. Go prone, and then... Let's see. How far away is that guy?
What guy?
The left troll. Oh, that's gonna be a range increment. Okay, yeah, she's gonna take a shot at that left troll. Through
Alright.
and taking a -2 penalty for range increment.
And then you're hitting his regular AC, too.
Oh, whoops. I should have went higher. Yeah. That didn't go well.
No.
You tried.
An attempt was made. Alright. Fadil will cast shield. And then start. Let's see. Start moving up this way.
Okay.
That'll be it.
Flynn, you're up. You're the only one that can do things now.
All right. Let's see what I can do here. Apparently much, because I dropped my phone. Right. There we are. Combat. Let's see. That's an enemy. And that's...
They're all in balls, though.
They're
Quick,
all
kick 'em.
involved.
Oh, God.
Well, you know what happens when you
Brutal.
punch a hole in a ball? It deflates.
Deals your chaos damage. It's ring.
I will go ahead and shoot this one.
Okay.
Oof.
Your gun is jammed.
I will put it back in its holster and pull out my other gun.
Alright, you're
That
done.
will be my turn.
This one is sickened and is prone. He stands up. This one stands up and moves.
Remember, 40-foot area of difficult terrain.
Baron Von Dryll jumps.
Of course he is.
Also, it appears John posted a bunch of stuff. I didn't realize the stuff that he posted.
That was, like I said, watch out for traps.
I mean, to be fair, the entire, like, 2-panel there of the one with the gun, That's essentially my character, minus the gun.
That's hilarious.
Why don't we just give you a gun then?
Do you really want to give the Judge Magister a gun?
Ball's rolling up to you again.
Yes.
Pyrex, it is your turn.
I'm just saying, does that really sound like a good idea?
For us, yes.
Why?
Steals.
Why not?
It's loud and it goes bang. It does
You
a lot of
want
damage.
Judge Dredd? That is how
Yes.
you get Judge Dredd.
Alright, guys. Pyrex.
Judge Jed would be helpful right now.
No, he wouldn't. He'd be just as likely to shoot you, lawless motherfuckers, as he would the rest of them.
I haven't broken any laws.
I haven't not broken any laws.
That you know
so...
Damn it.
I haven't broken any
Nah.
laws, you know.
Nah, Ward. In Dredd's eyes, you are just as guilty. You are complicit in the breaking of laws.
Implicit.
Akashi, are you missing HP, Akashi? It's not right. That can't be. I'm gonna move up and I'm gonna throw a healing
hands.
potion. I'm sorry, what? A cure at Akashi, because he's at 31 HP, and I just noticed that.
Wish I had hit point vision.
And I look around, assess situation, and hope for the best. That's my turn. Good luck, everybody else.
Thanks.
Akashi, you
Thank
can
you,
heal
Bright.
7.
I got cured.
Yes.
That one's free.
He's
next
attacking.
one
He's
costs
attacking
80
you,
gold.
and it feels good this time.
Hey, it feels good to have healing not cut in half.
Yeah, what are friends for?
All right, this time we're going to attack the animal. That's a 21 and a natural 1. The ball's rolling up and coming over. Boss Rag. Oh, come on, cat.
I'm just gonna continue beating on this guy.
It's easier to hit him now for some reason.
And then that's my turn.
Oh, you're approaching me.
Akashi, it is your turn.
I'm actually glad they're approaching me. This is the character that hits harder.
It's currently a spiky ball.
Is that a ball of steel?
Big sword
Yeah.
don't care.
Oh shit.
Big sword don't care. That confirms 24.
It made a mistake. You can't undo it.
Oh no!
God damn.
Gunny Locks, it's your turn.
Press F.
It's all fun and games until the tank puts down the shield and picks up the two-hander.
Master Buster Sword.
Huh. That's their one. You know what?
What?
Cyndaquil.
Get. Far away is that? I can't get close enough without making a ride check to do that. Okay. Never mind, I can't do the thing I wanted to do.
Gotta save it for next turn.
That's gonna be what ends up happening, yeah. I'm gonna go here. And I'm 15 feet up in the air.
Uh-huh.
Pew, when
Which one?
the one I'm close to.
Oh,
I'm like 20 feet away from it.
falls to the ground.
Oh. Fear my D6! That's my turn.
Fadil,
Mm-hmm.
does a 19 hit your touch?
I touch? Yes.
Oh, take 8 fire damage.
I have 5 fire resistance, so that's down to 3.
It laughs at you and dances at you. Fadil, it is your turn.
Okay, okay. Big step up, big swing.
Miss.
That was a miss.
That was a miss.
Alright. Let's see. Shard. You up there? Yeah. Shard will take a shot at the big guy north of her.
Okay. What's the range on our gun?
80.
Okay. No, she hits.
Does that confirm?
She rolled a natural 1.
Oh. Damn it. Alright, that's it.
Very close though.
Let's see here. Boom. There is no more house there. Pirates, it is your turn.
Oh, he just jumped on it. Okay. He didn't give a fuck about there being difficult terrain.
No, he didn't, I guess.
He jumped up and over.
That's not good. Oh. Need another potion. I'm gonna go give him a potion. And seeing how they're the ones I'm crafted, I believe I use my levels and place the base levels for the potion due to good enough.
When did you craft them?
Like a while ago.
As far as I know, almost every potion we have, we've crafted.
Most of them. Not
Yeah,
all of them.
but what
Most-
level did you craft them at?
Oh shit, that I don't know.
Because when you crafted the potions, that's what the level was at.
Yeah, you crafted them last level.
So they're +3s.
Yeah, they're slightly stronger, but hey, you also get all your red mage bullshit into them because it's your spells.
That'd be like 1d6 plus. Hold on.
What's your red mage caster level?
Be a
Two?
D6 plus 1 plus whatever your wisdom mod.
What's your wisdom modifier?
I don't have any. Oh, so
Okay, so it's
And
Red-
red mages get an ability to bump that up for purposes of spells, don't they?
yeah, the red magery thing.
Yeah.
It's like +2 or something.
well, what does your red magery say?
Increase the intelligence / wisdom score for ruby knowledge as if it were 4 points higher. So it's a +2. So it's like
Okay.
oh. That's still okay. It's a whole like one more. All right. Take what we can get. Here you go. Give me another 5.
No, you have to tell him because he's not going to actively know.
Oh, Akashi. You gain life points, Akashi. Drink this. You'll need it along your way.
Like this. You'll need it.
And that's that.
Are you
Voss.
telling me it's dangerous to go alone?
Vossrog, it is your turn.
I'm going to charge this guy.
Right through the house. Okay.
It doesn't have to be right through the house.
He gets an attack of opportunity on you.
That's fine.
He swings his big Ophi arm at you and goes over your head. He almost hit you. It was on a 17 and then back onto a 3.
That's a 19 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
A whopping 11 damage.
Nice.
I have got this one compliments.
Okay.
Akashi, it is your turn.
My turn to do the things.
Yes.
Yes.
Go get him, big guy.
What do we have for distances?
Yeah, now that you are healed, who cares about AOOs?
Actually, I never cared in the first place.
None of your characters do.
Like I said, I give them just enough AC to not care. Some of them have more than others. This character actually has less AC than the others.
Well, yeah, you put a little bit more stats focused into damage this time.
But
See,
not-
the only thing I did was simply get a 3d6 weapon.
Right.
That's it. Now,
Yeah,
what's going to be
wish I
nice
had one.
is that I will be able to have that 3d6 weapon next level as a one hand. That's right. Upon reaching level 5, it just shrinks.
Yeah, I still wish I could have a Buster Sword.
Mine will be a custom one-handed Buster Sword because Judge Magister, can do that.
Huh.
It's like, see that two-hander? It's now a one-hander.
Even though it looks the same exact size.
Same
Judge
sword.
Magister got strong grip. Let me see. Do I actually have that? I don't think I. Yeah. Get the AMC is its own thing. See. Okay, so I don't have. That's fine. Oh. See, I can't do what I was originally planning to do because, like, taking up too many different characters. So this is fine. You can charge slightly beyond your full movement. Yes, no.
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 Okay.
You can charge up to double your current movement, but you always have to take the shortest route possible to your target.
That's what I was saying. Can you just go up to full movement, slightly over it?
Yeah, no, you can go up to double.
That's what I asked in
So,
the first place. But you
yes.
said no.
No. Your phrasing fell off, so I had to specify and make sure I knew what you're saying. Yes, you can run up to double your move speed. Yes.
I meant for a charge, not a run.
Yes, that is a charge. Up to double your move speed.
Yeah, so you can run up to either him or him.
No, he couldn't run up to here because his move speed's 40, but he can make it here easily.
Yes. So you can only run your 25 technically.
That's fine.
It already used its AOO for the turn anyway.
I mean, I have specific AC bonus against AOs, so. Clean the right weapon. I don't think that hits, but that's fine.
That hits. Because you charged, you get a +2 to hit.
Yeah, I was gonna say it is a 19.
Gunny locks.
He's at ground level, right?
Technically. Do you really want to bring him into combat though?
Was he trying to run?
No, he said fight them first.
Oh,
He is literally standing there observing.
okay.
And if you just plink him on the head with some ranged ability, then he'll be like, alright.
Technically, I already did that. But I kind of just went, yeet!
I mean, I'm not gonna do what you. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. But if the music changes,
Oh no.
Move to there.
then it goes to 0 to 100 quick.
I blast the dude with wind. Never mind, I don't.
Oh no.
I attempt.
All right, Fidel, we're attacking you.
Okay.
Natural 1 and an 11 and a 14. All right,
Okay.
Fidel, it is your turn.
Gotta try and whack him right back.
All right, you killed him.
Alright. And then Shard will take a... Well. She'll take a shot at the one back here. Because she doesn't have precise shot. Yeah, that's within range.
That's 75.
Have an oof.
Kinda hurt my
Alright.
nose.
That will be it.
Okay.
Oh wait, I can still my movement actually. I'll move up, and that will be it.
Okay, Flynn, you're up. You're the slowest one behind.
That sounds about right.
You can go up and shoot the big bad and bring the piss poor into battle.
Sounds like a bad idea.
I don't
I'm
know.
not an
I
idiot.
contemplated it.
Yes, but again, I'm not an idiot. Anyway. Come on. Don't go slow on me now.
Go slower.
Oh. Rude.
Excuse me. There we go.
Flynn, what are you doing?
I am opening everything back up after refreshing it, and I will go ahead and move over. I'll shoot this guy.
All right.
Does that hit?
Yes, it does.
Booyah. Some damage.
And now it's his turn. First, he'll hit Akashi with a punch for 23 to hit, followed up by a punch with less. Well, that's 18 to hit, followed up by a kick with even less.
Man, he attempted to use combo.
He did. And the other
Sounds
one
like-
will come into combat.
Oh shit. I thought the music wasn't gonna change.
It's not. He's observing. Pyrex, it is your turn.
Tall, dark, and ugly is here.
Observing. Observing what?
He's pretty big for a Rogadin.
Pretty big.
I hope he likes what he sees.
See here, I'm gonna move. It's just these guys left? Yeah. It's on time. So, I would ask, but I'm probably gonna do it anyway. I throw a bomb.
Oh.
Throw it right,
I'd ask, but
right there.
Who are the targets?
The front two guys, right for now. For now. So I'll aim at the one on the right, and can I get a splash to try to get the one on the left too?
It hits all adjacent squares.
Oh shit! So it's like
So-
wait.
Damn at the
Should I
So
bottom.
if he hits this one, it's
Shaq.
just
I hit everybody. I can't do that.
Wait.
No.
Wait,
if you
Shaq,
hit
I thought-
here, it only hits these squares.
Still hits two allies though.
I thought you got smart bomb.
you can exclude your ally. No?
Burn, 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 and healing bombs.
Okay.
Shit.
If I was right up in the front, it probably would be fun. I got fire resistance.
So
Suppose we can just focus them down, and then I can just use like my base fire spells and try to blow them down. I really want to. Okay,
that works.
I won't blow up the whole team now. I'm just gonna cast a fire spell at the one on the left.
The one who hasn't been hit much?
Oh wait, the one that has been hit. Whatever one looks more dead.
Okay, the right one.
Yeah, that guy.
Alright, go ahead. Alright, fire doesn't seem like to have bothered him.
Damn. Well, I did what I could. That's my turn.
Vosrag.
Going to 5-foot step right here.
Okay.
And a bam!
Which one?
The one I've been hitting. That one.
Be right back.
Okay. Akashi, it is your turn. There's a big ugly guy with long, thick fingers at you. Sausage fingers. It's salad fingers.
Oh no.
Whoa.
Oh no.
With Jar Jar Binks ears.
Oh god.
Misa want to touch you.
Alright. Take a break from spamming one.
Wait, you take breaks from that?
Well, yes. I have to pay attention to the game.
I don't believe you.
Pay attention
Yes.
to game? This sounds so
Oh, well, that's a miss.
Nope, back to spamming Warren. Gunny locks. Stop looking at Messenger. Warren,
Wait, do who what?
your Gunny locks.
It's your turn.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Back to the past. Samurai.
Not gonna lie, there isn't a whole lot I can do.
You can make things 10 times worse.
I could. I'm not going to yet. Move there and hit the troll with wind.
Okay. That hits.
14 hit his touch.
Yes.
Now, does he fail his will save?
He probably will. No, he doesn't.
Well, I mean, unless he has a fairly moderate penalty, you can make that with a subpar die roll. I don't expect my geomancies to ever land, is what I'm saying. It's just nice if they do.
I'll move my camera up. You don't see the dice anymore.
What? No more watching?
There we go. Now you can see the full screen.
Adds the magic.
Alright, so he takes 5. It looks like the wind actually really, really hurt.
Oh. What, can't handle a little breeze?
Hurt.
What language is he speaking? I might know it.
Fidel, it is your turn.
All right.
He
I
is
am
speaking
going.
in
I
giant.
think you might have pissed him off.
I'm going to deduct a point. Okay, I'm going to activate Wind Blade. Let's as a swift action. I'm going to move up and try to hit this.
First, he
troll.
gets to hit you.
All right.
Does
Fair
a,
game.
does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Alright. He punches you for 13 damage.
Ow. All right. All right. Then I'm gonna swing at him with my greatsword, which now counts as 100% wind damage.
Oh,
If that would hit.
God.
Yeah, as soon as he saw my wind ability do bonus damage.
Thud.
All right.
Well, you could say that was a breeze.
There we go.
I mean, I would have went with a lighter bit. But that's just me.
I wonder if I can get away with this music. Alright, Flynn, it is your turn.
Alright. Let's check.
I've seen this. Yes! Yes, this is it! This is what I
is
need.
it?
This is what I need!
A challenge?
This is my fulfillment!
Frozen.
If it is as much, then let's dance.
Sure. Alright. Come on. Now let's check this. Alright, within range. I will
He's
shoot.
dead.
Oh, he's dead. Right, I'm
He feels
5 foot
like
step.
he's in range, he's dead. Oh no.
Big bad boss is in range. I will shoot twice because I only had a 5 foot step.
Let him have it.
The first one he catches in his teeth. The second one hits him.
Jesus.
He fucking catches it.
How do you catch a bullet?
With the feet catch bullets.
Actually, the feet deflect arrows and catch arrows.
Yeah.
Applies to all ranged weapons.
With your hands.
I find that hilarious.
I agree.
Scientifically, that's
And
not
you can
possible.
say whatever he's doing, too. Deflect, catch, whatever. I bite it with my tooth.
Um,
I'm like, you may need to
Now-
see a dentist after that.
At least the other one hit.
but-
So, he's got levels of Dragoon and Dark Knight.
he's a dank goon? Cool.
Oh,
Swift action does that thing. Deadly Lancer.
does that mean?
He's doing a CMD against someone. Or CMB.
So he's rolling his CMB against someone's CMB.
Flynn, what's your CMD?
17.
Cool.
Fuck. Don't be.
Don't get one shot.
Probably will. You were like, Akoshi, you're only at 31 HP, and I'm like, that's more than my max.
Yes.
Take 25 damage.
Oh, Jesus. What just happened?
You just had a bad time.
And he takes
Whack.
4 damage.
See what you did there.
And
Kamikaze?
then he goes into this. Alright. Pyrex, it is your
Goes
turn.
into what?
Oh boy.
I'm not telling you what he's going into.
Can you at least tell me how he attacked me?
Yes. With a pole arm. Through your chest.
Yeah. that
From the
sounds about
sky.
right. That sounds.
Oh.
He actually jumped over Vosrag.
Well, sounds about right.
To get
Cough up.
to disarm the bomb through your chest. On your back.
He did it. But no. I stopped it from going through me.
Yes, but the spear on the end of the lance did not.
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back.
I'm too close.
I'm in danger, and then I'm gonna wave my fingers in Flynn's general direction and be like, "Be healed."
This guy can flex and it will hurt people.
Please don't notice me, guy.
You can't, you're too tiny.
Oh, thank.
Pirates, you're
pick up-
tinier than Gunnylocks. He can't see you. You're tinier than Shard.
I don't know why he's so much smaller than me. We're the same size.
He's not excited right now.
Oh no.
He will be in a second.
Wait a minute.
So we are attacking him now.
That's my turn.
Vosrag,
Oh, no.
it is your turn.
Hold up. Sorry, Flynn. You got a little kidney on your pants there. Sorry. Yeah, you're good.
Oh, thanks.
5-foot step. Actually, no, not 5-foot step. I'm going to just eat the AOO.
Oh, God. Oh, natural 1. Can you see that in the camera?
No.
And then I'm going to
If
try
you're
to
watching the
punch
stream, you can see that in the camera.
5 seconds.
it. That's my turn.
Oh, you hit him? A 23 does hit. 9 damage, or is that including the special? Boss drag?
No special, unless I say otherwise. There's no special.
Akashi, you're up.
He moved.
He jumped over you to stab Flynn. And then beat his CMD by 20.
Jesus. You
Actually,
got a 37?
no, he actually got a 42. but he can only,
Jesus!
but he doesn't have all those levels. So lucky
Alright,
for
well,
you, he only got 5 Deadly Lancer levels.
Well, step over here. I'm gonna swing at him. I know that misses.
It does miss. Gunny Locks, it is your turn.
Alaka Wind? I don't think that hits. 14 versus touch.
Actually, it does. 14 does hit.
Oh.
Fidel, it is your turn.
All right, that's quite a nice movement range he has.
Oh, is the
I'm
disabled thing there too?
Huh?
Warren, disabled.
So, yeah. That one always has disabled.
Oh, rolled a 13.
All
Oh.
right, I'm gonna go hit him with Crush Helm.
Crush Helm. Let's see here.
DC 14 fort for half.
I just need to see what it does. He's immune to a few things. Okay, no. Okay.
Those are words you definitely don't want to hear.
Yeah.
Fortitude. Natural 1.
All right. Right.
Oh.
I'm gonna use my swift action to activate Blade Magic to go into Ruin Blade, and I'm going to move up. Shard will take a shot at him, eating the -4 penalty for shooting into melee.
Okay. He's already caught 1 bullet today, or this round, so he can't catch another.
Okay.
I mean, he
shit.
will catch another, just,
Forgetting
not in the way he wants.
Yeah.
All right. That will be it for my turn.
Oh wait, no. He could catch another one.
He could.
Yeah,
Yes.
I forgot. He did go. You know what?
Yep.
He'll wait for he'll wait for Flynn. Flynn, it's your turn.
I was
Oh,
hoping he
no.
would do that.
I'm like, alright, let's see what you try to do now. And I'm going to use my Limit Break and use Shroud of Darkness and turn invisible. Then I'll go ahead and... There.
All right,
Wait, what's this?
that's Shard. She's trying to outshoot you. She's on the roof
Then
of
I'll
that
move-
building.
I'll move over here then.
You gonna take a shot too?
No, not yet.
All right.
Yeah, undo my invisibility real fast.
No, Shroud of Darkness is like your limit break is like true invisibility.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then I'll go ahead and take an attack.
All right. He slices your bullet in half though. Let's
But
see if you
can't
hit
see
first.
me.
Yeah. The feat though says he can catch a bullet.
But it's a sneak attack.
All right. I see how this is going.
No. No. Alright.
Bushido.
His perception for this, you're already at a natural. Make a stealth check.
Oh. Alright, let's do it.
You're already getting a plus 20.
Let's go. Natural 20. Oh,
Okay,
47.
that's a 47. All right, you do hit him.
fuck yes.
So that is
24 plus 10. Plus I should roll an extra d6.
Why?
Because that's what the ability says. The thief also receives a plus 1d6 sneak attack bonus and an additional 1d6 per 4 thief levels. And I
24.
believe
Okay, go ahead.
we are level 4?
24, 34. Go ahead.
So roll another 2d6. And it is /
Just roll the number again.
roll.
Just roll the attack again.
Oh, I already typed this in. So 6 extra damage.
A storm is coming.
Storm is gonna fuck.
It starts to get very, very cold. Snow and ice starts to pour all around you. At the beginning of each turn, you will all take a d6 of cold damage. In addition, come to be my new ally. Remember that thing you saw the other day where a big glow of red went into the sky?
Yes.
A cone of red comes from him and goes into the sky. From the sky comes down a large white and blue wolf.
Well,
Calling
There's
for
a
backup.
puppy. I want the puppy.
so I guess we're all dying today.
Sir, I'm taking your puppy.
So, are we supposed to survive this?
Who cares if we're supposed to? What matters is we try.
That's true. Of course, I don't say this out loud because then that would give away my position. This is all in my head.
Are you just imagining my dialogue then?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
This started happening ever since I got that doll.
Fenrir, rip them asunder.
I don't believe you.
Fuck. Fenrir.
No, you don't need to get that close.
Seriously.
Fenrir attacks Akashi with a really low roll and misses. Pyrex, it is your turn.
Okie doke. What do we got? Lynn, you're still kind of hurt.
That
but
was a
you're
vital strike attack, too.
Who could use a buff? Who do we got in front of me? I got Bill. Let's see here. What can I do? Fidel, what do you need? You need
Pyrex.
You need
Take
extra-
4 ice damage.
Oh shit! Is it getting cold in here? Is it just me?
Be right back.
Actually,
No.
Vosrag, you take 50% less.
Oh,
Less than 50% less than 6, than 4.
Yeah, whatever I roll, you take 50% less damage. Minimum 1.
Okay.
What do you need? You're right in front of me, right? You're the wolfy looking guy right there, right under Fidel.
Yes.
What
Well,
buffs do you need? Do you need strength? Do you need calm? Do you need dex? What you need?
he needs to win.
Strength.
Okay, I rummage around in my little vials and packets and like, what the hell can I find? You do a little concoction. I find, hey, that might work. And I throw him +4 strength. Hey, catch! That will last for 3 minutes. Good luck. That's my turn.
Vosrag. I don't know why. It's just so German, your name.
Ich da.
Vosrog. No, it's actually kind of Klingonish, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
It's only logical.
No,
Oh, wait, no, that's the other guy.
that is...
Never mind.
No.
Same universe, just different people. Shh, I didn't say
Same, but different.
exactly.
Wrong race.
Wrong race, same universe. You know what I meant. Even if I didn't.
That's a +4 to strength.
Yeah, +2 to hit, +2 damage, unless you're big swinging.
Appreciate it.
You could be like the one guy in my campaign who has a weapon for every kind of buff he could possibly think of.
That's
He has a
very
weapon, he has different buffs for everything you could possibly think of, and he has one weapon and like 49 macros.
That sounds crazy.
I'm like, how do you keep them in order since they all start off the same?
Different buttons?
No, they all start off the same. I can understand like Night Sword KS and then a brief description like +2 power attack and something like that. But no, it's
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Hello.
Sorry. Boss Rag, what are you doing, buddy?
Oh, be right back in.
Punchy punch. Yeah. I'm just
Oh,
gonna try to hit him with this.
Sorry.
I don't think that hits though.
No, that's a 17 to hit. Even with its -4 to AC, that does not hit. But you do take 2 ice damage. Kashi.
Hmm?
First, you take 1 ice damage, and now it's your turn.
Yeah. Kind of annoying.
You're not... Oh yeah, you are in front of it. In front of him. Alright.
I mean, to be fair, I was swinging at the big guy anyway.
Okay. You do definitely hit. Gunnylocks. You take 5 ice damage.
Ow.
Birdylocks takes 5 ice damage. Or Birdkin.
Okay. I'm gonna say it in ow.
I think it'd
You
be
know what I wish I had? Some more combat spells. I'm gonna use the last charge of my geomancy.
I think it might be wise for Birdie to fly away.
You'd be surprised how much more health he has than me.
I thought he had like 21 or 23.
No. Gunnylocks has 23. Also, does he make the DC 13 will save?
Yes. I rolled a 10. He has a plus. Well, yeah, he has a plus more.
He has a plus more.
So that was wind damage, so that all goes through. Fadil, are you back? Flynn, it's your turn.
Alright. Let's see what I...
You're no longer invisible.
No, I get to stay invisible for one more round because it's plus one more round every 4 levels.
No, no.
Level.
It's
You are
first,
no longer
fifth, ninth.
invisible.
It's first, fifth, ninth.
Oh.
It's every 4 levels after first.
Alright. Well, then... Fuck. Do we have only one limit break, or do we have to...
We only have one, because we are 4th level.
Alright,
Let me see what
then I double check.
SP notes are. You might. Actually, did you just level up recently? Yeah, you leveled up
No.
not too long ago.
Did we?
Yeah, but you've been having short sessions because people left early.
Oh,
You've only had 2 or 3 hour sessions recently.
that makes sense.
That's why
Okay,
that's why I wanted to start at 6 from now on.
Let's see.
Whichever corner you're measuring from, pick whatever corner is closer to you.
Let's go ahead and go there. I'm gonna go ahead and 5-foot step closer to Gunny Locks. And then I'm gonna shoot him
Okay.
twice. 1, 2.
He ricochets that bullet back, and it goes past Gunny Locks' face real quick.
And the 15 versus touch doesn't hit.
And that does hit.
Okay, so 11 damage.
Mm-hmm, sure.
You saying he has DR?
Flynn, your turn.
It was just my turn.
Oh, sorry.
I'll use a swift action to read it.
I'm back. Sorry about that. Something came
It
up.
is your turn.
It is your turn, Fadil.
All right.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
See, too high for limit break. All right. I'm going to go for another sword skill.
Okay.
I'm going to try to.
Oh, sorry. I almost forgot. You take 6 ice damage, and Flynn, you take 3 ice damage.
I will
Okay.
gladly take.
So. All right. That puts me into limit break, which I will then activate.
Bitchin'!
Drive, kill, destroy.
Going to activate Dark Force. All allies within 30 feet of me take half damage from. Yeah, take half damage. Alright, and for the big guy, I'm going to hit him with Raging Inferno.
Bring the pain.
And anyone else unfortunate to be any enemies within 15 feet.
Is that fire damage?
Yes, it is.
I am not going to make a reflex save.
Mhm.
Why not?
He
Does
just
like, naturally
just
have a
looks
plus
up to
15?
you and sees the blade coming and just opens his arms.
Mm,
It was the one ability.
What ability?
It was the one element.
Oh.
that heals him?
So you hit him with the damage,
Hmm.
and it seems like some of his cuts start to heal.
Ah, fuck!
Well. that
He
was a
chooses
mistake.
to fail his save.
And then he
Flawless.
goes into one of his limit breaks.
Mhm.
How? What? He was at half? Damn it.
Yes.
Great.
Wait, is
All
he? That would be if he's
Shard will take a shot.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about Shard.
Next turn, she'll have to reload.
Oh, does that hit?
Alright, first he uses his one and only swift action, and ice forms around his body. Oh, Shard.
You know.
I forgot about Shard. Shard takes 6 ice damage.
She has cold resistance 5, and fast healing, so that does
Okay, so
nothing.
she takes 1 damage per turn. She takes a minimum of 1 damage per turn.
Yep.
So I don't
And
need to
then
roll
heals
for her.
And then fast healing takes care of it.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So
Alright.
on his turn, he uses a swift action, which ice starts to build up around him, like layers on his skin. Then he uses his since it would be a swift action to do that. So I'd be using another standard as another swift action, since he doesn't have multiple swift actions. And then he's going to move provoking. Go ahead and take your attacks of opportunity. Vosrag, Fidel, and Akashi. Alright, that hits.
Okay. I'm gonna make a swing.
That is also, you take another, you take another 1 point of ice damage, Vosrag.
Okay. Alright. Let me roll for Ruin Blade's extra damage, which is non-elemental.
Akashi.
14.
Akashi takes 2 more ice damage. And Ruin and Fidel, that does not hit, but you came close in his aura. So you take 2 more points of ice damage.
Is that at? Yeah. Alright, so half down to 1 because of Dark Force.
Okay. So, Akashi, you only take 1 ice damage from that. So he has a form of ice spikes up. But anybody in his radius that's swinging takes the damage.
Okay.
Now then, Fenrir is going to do 2 claws and a bite. So they're all at a plus 14 to hit. 26, Akashi. That's 22. And 26. Does a 26 hit Akashi?
Yep.
A 22 hit?
Normal attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. $11. 18. 23. 24. 26. Well, it's a good thing you're taking half damage. That would be 50 damage, so you take 25 instead. Plus, take 25 damage, and then take whatever DR you have.
Okay.
Pyrex, it's your turn.
Okie doke.
Pyrex, can you spare some healing?
I'm gonna see what I can do. That's
Pyrex, since you're taking half damage, take 3 ice damage.
Okay, I see a theme here. Alright, I'm gonna run up to my group of allies right over y'all. Be like, yo, what's going on, guys? Hold still for a second. I'm gonna crack a flask of healing balm right at Fidil's feet. So it's gonna do a healing potion to everybody in range. So that's gonna be 1d6 plus 3 to everybody.
I think I'll make this a combined CR10.
So everybody gains 5. Well, Fidel, you gain max, so that'd be 1d6. No, hold on.
So that would be 8. 9.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. Happy to.
Vosrag, you take 1 ice damage. It is your turn. You're also muted.
I know I'm not him.
That is 1 attack of opportunity, and that is a miss.
Also, no, I just found a possum off my back door. Just saying.
But
Nice.
you were within his aura, though. But even if you, I'll just wait for you to attack. All right. And you attack, so also take 1 ice damage.
And they're gone. Okay, that was cool.
All right, Akashi. Take 1 ice damage. It is your turn, Akashi.
Akashi.
He's measuring.
Oh.
Look for his colors.
No, it's fine.
Everyone's just really quiet. I thought
He's
I'd
also got a headache.
just.
He's forcing himself.
Well, thank you for being here.
Okay, correcting that. Yes, I can charge, but it'd be slightly indirectly. I'd still end up in a square adjacent to him.
No, when you charge, you have to take the shortest amount here.
Yep. So if you're charging, you go straight like that. Because it's the shortest distance possible.
I believe 3.5 you could charge anywhere. Different systems have different rules. And God knows we play so many different systems.
Sorry, I'm just checking a couple things.
That's it.
What you doing? Akashi?
Yeah, I was checking. I'll just move here.
Okay. Yep, you're fine. Oh no, the one damage I gave you was from the ice damage you took.
I have DR2.
Ice damage.
Elemental damage is not affected by DR. DR is strictly physical based.
Yeah, sorry about that. So 21 does hit because he's got his since he is oops.
Oh, he's taking an attack of opportunity? Yes?
No. He already did. Alright. Gunny Locks, you're up.
Okay.
Alright, buddy, what do you got?
Mm.
Do we have any blue mages in the party?
Nope.
Shame.
Rip.
If only we did. Ooh, does that hit? Miss.
I'll move to there. And using the rifle I picked up last session, I shoot at a penalty.
Zooming pew.
Well, that's the one that's usually when I go beyond 50, but I'm not proficient with the rifle I picked up. So it's the same penalty. I assume that hits.
It looked like a hit.
Alright then.
He didn't grab the bullet like he does with me.
No, he can only deflect once around.
Oh, did he already deflect?
Yeah, you.
But I'm coming up next.
Oh. Yeah, he thinks your bullets are more... He likes your bullets the best.
He just likes to pick on me. I see how.
Fidel, it is your turn.
Alright. Shard will spend her turn reloading.
Oh, sorry. Gunnylocks. And Burbkin.
5 ice down.
Burbkin takes 4, you take 5. Fidel, you take 6. Shard takes 1 and then heals next round.
Okay. Okay, let me get rid of the Sora. Alright. Let's see. I'm going to move here. I'm going to spend 5 stamina to make Crush Helm raid again, and I'm going to hit him with that. As soon as I pull up the right sheet.
Did Crush Him wear off?
It takes a it takes a minute for the debuff to wear off.
Oh.
In round duration.
And that'll be my turn.
He passes that time. And since that's not a roll, he takes the damage.
Nice.
Flynn, it is your turn.
Alright, I'll be quiet. This is gonna suck. If I die, out. There. And then I'll go ahead, shoot him once.
He
Does
doesn't
he
stop
catch the
it.
bullet?
No,
Oh.
it hits and bounces off.
Get off. That's son of a bitch.
And one more round of this.
Oh, how much ice damage do I?
1.
That is beautiful. Thank you.
Takes a 5-foot step back. So 20-foot area. Alright. You three will do just perfect.
3.
4.
Fuck.
Pyrex, Flynn, 5. Akashi, Vosrag, Fidel, Flynn, and Pyrex.
Uh-oh.
He uses
Yes,
Blazara.
We'll die.
Sweet leads.
Do I at least get to make a reflex save? Attack.
Oh, he rolled low. Go ahead and make reflex saves.
Yes! I'm sorry, Vasra. Oh, Fidel gets a 20.
Fadil and Cloudwalker, you take half damage.
What if I have evasion?
Oh.
Zero damage.
Then you take 0 damage. If you pass,
Okay.
you take half damage. If you fail, you take 16 damage. And you're frozen.
Can I?
4. I believe this is a D4. For 3 rounds.
Okay, I have an idea.
Hey,
I guess on my turn, I could move over and use Blazing Inferno to maybe try to melt the ice off.
That would work. Vosrag, you take 16 damage. Pyrex takes 16 damage. Everybody else take 8.
can spontaneous healing activate so I can heal?
Oh yeah, your feet are just frozen to the ground.
Yeah, you're frozen in place, not frozen like Pokemon.
Okay.
So your action isn't set to 0, but like your movement
Your
is.
movement.
Okay, I'll quick action spontaneous heal for
Is
2d.
this still cut in half for me?
What's that?
Is this still cut in half for me?
Yes, ice damages, yeah. So you take 8 as well.
And I dab out of the way. Can't touch this. I don't actually.
Let's see here. What can you do? I'm tired of you just attacking Akashi and not getting anywhere.
Hey, he's making progress.
Yeah, he's making tons of progress. Don't stop attacking Akashi.
Saying he's not getting anywhere. He's about to force a limit break. He's making tons of progress.
I mean, I could try this. Eclipse Bite. Triple the damage.
Jesus.
Oh god, it's Vital Strike for it's a natural attack.
Let's see. Oh, a swift action that helps the other guy. Oh, okay, I'll do that. You boost the guy in the middle, or the big guy. And he'll just full round on Akashi. So plus 12, that's a 20. That's a 27, and that's a miss. Okay, so 2d6 plus 8. 6. 4, that's 18, and I keep forgetting to do the trip.
Wait, if feet are frozen to the ground, how can you trip them?
You snap their ankles.
I saved.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wait, Pyrex, what is that for?
So this is plus 14 to CMB. Oh, no, that's a 15. Alright, Pyrex, it is your turn. So take 18 points of damage, Akashi, minus whatever you have.
18, what did he do?
He clawed you.
I can
Once.
biff a bomb over there, and I can limit break it to make
What?
it
What was the
perfect
roll?
bomb, so it heals max to Akashi.
27 to hit.
Ever.
I mean, everyone said keep attacking Akashi, so.
Oh, it's fine.
Okay, I'm going to calibrate to a perfect bomb and toss it right there in the center to hit Akashi and John. What's your character's name? Vastrag. And Vastrag to heal them the max of a potion, which is 1d6 plus 3, so plus 9. So I can heal them both for 9. Not a whole hell of a lot, but make it count. Whew.
If you heal them for more than 1, then I think it was worth.
Alright, you both heal for 9.
I mean, it's okay. He wouldn't have killed me anyway.
Well, just to let you know, if you already reached limit break, this doesn't undo.
Warren knows what I'm talking about. I was gonna pull a Tryndamere.
Oh,
Just hit 1.
Heal 9, Akashi.
Hey.
Unless you're in Dark Arts, then never mind.
Nope, I only have access to the limit breaks right now. Because I believe Arcanite replaces the majority of that stuff. I'd have to double
no,
check
you
that.
keep Dark Side.
I said I have to double check that. I mean, I wasn't using it. Because it,
Yeah, that's why I thought Holy Knight would have been a better sub, but you wanted the more damage route, which is understandable.
Well, it's Arc Knight, but it retains stuff from Dark Knight, so...
No, I'm aware that, like, I know most of what you keep by memory.
That would be my turn?
Pyrex, take 6 damage. Vossrag, it is your turn. Take 2 damage.
I don't know about you guys, but it's getting awful freaking cold out here.
Do you
Suck
have
it up.
reach?
Yeah, I just punch.
What's
Punch
that?
after stepping up. 5-foot step, punch.
You're frozen to the ground, though.
I missed that part.
You can use Escape
Wait.
Artist.
No, wait. Have to recheck, but I might be able to give reach from a weapon.
He left his legs behind.
Wait, what?
Well, it looks like a no. Okay, could I instead do a strength check?
Sure.
Nope.
Oh.
Yep, that turn.
Akashi, it is your turn.
Yeah. I'm actually equal distance from both of these people. Thing.
You can beat on the wolf that's been beating on you.
Or I can ignore it, like I have been doing.
Yeah, it doesn't like that.
Why doesn't it like that?
I don't know.
A lot
I
of
mean, to
people
be
do.
fair, if it attempts to switch targets, I can always, antagonize it.
You haven't been showering it with enough love and attention. It feels neglected.
Wait,
Like any-
that's what makes it feel neglected. Oh, Jesus. It hasn't seen anything yet. I have to call whatever organization this world would call PETA. Alright. Let's do a bit of distance checking. Oh, okay. Can just mosey on over here. That way, friend can step up into his range and you get flanking.
And then he could miss you again.
I mean, to be fair, I do get a bonus against AOs, so
That's fine.
I don't blame him.
All right. Gunny Locks, it is your turn.
So, I'm gonna activate a limit break.
Oh yeah, 5 damage.
I've taken 5 damage every time.
Sorry, no, you take 3 and Birdie Locks takes 5. I meant
Gunny locks? Or
I meant
both
Akashi
kills?
took 5. I already put it on his sheet though.
Wait, why would I take 5 damage?
The ice damage. And you
Wait,
hit
my token disappeared.
and you hit him, so
I changed my health on my sheet and my token disappeared.
hey, touch your token. Your tokens are still there.
On my screen, gun unlocked. There he is.
Yeah, I just moved them.
Okay. I'm gonna use my limit break. And I'm pretty sure it's going to fail. But and it's how wide? Okay, 15-foot radius. Okay, yeah, that's good. I'm gonna drop a tornado right here. He needs to give me a reflex save.
What's it do?
It's okay. The DC's 14.
I rolled a 15,
Yeah, I thought so.
but it doesn't really matter because he's already at negative 32.
What?
Wait, what?
We get Trendamere? Did we just?
He's got Living Dead up. No one's crit him.
This guy?
This is his
Yeah.
last round of it.
I mean, to be fair, he he should just be at 0.
Alright, takes half of 7.
Well, yeah, he should still be at 0, but
Yeah, he's at 0, and then it's like once it ends, he just falls unconscious.
something else happened, so
Yeah, whatever you have set up, but
yeah.
under
Alright,
normal
that's my turn.
conditions, he would fall unconscious.
Yeah. Fidel, it is your turn.
Okay. Should I hold back and try to heal myself with potions, or should I go for a Hail Mary and hope for a crit?
You can hope for a Hail Mary and hope for a crit, but that would be metagaming now.
Well, he's on his Fidel's on his last legs after this.
What would
Here's
Fidel
the-
do? He's dying right now. Also, let's deal damage to Fidel. Fidel takes 1 more damage.
The boss is roaring and bleeding. The giant elemental dog is tearing apart the town. Do you save your allies or save yourself?
You hit the boss, you take a d6 points of damage. You just stand there, you take a d6 points of damage. When I added all that damage to Akashi, he was at 1 hit point.
Oh boy. He's already dead. You just gotta live.
Truth be told, Fidel, if I were in your shoes, I'd be trying to heal myself. And be taking a 5-foot step back, away from this monster.
Yeah.
And GTFO.
Come on a little closer, I can get you a heal.
Shard will take it. Shard has finished reloading at this point, so she'll take a shot at him.
Very close.
It'd be funny if she
one
crit him
away.
because he could catch the bullet.
Oh, that would have been so painful. You have no
That
idea.
would have sucked. Oh, that's probably what'll happen to me.
It's so cool.
Alright.
Oh.
Fidel is going to take a cure potion out of the party inventory and use it.
Alright.
Let's see. I have to look at how much he's healing again. Let's see, it's... Oh, just a d6 plus 1, okay.
Did I craft it?
No.
It was sitting in a party inventory, so don't think so.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
if you put ones in the inventory, you might want to put your bonuses on them.
Yeah, I didn't realize that until the last time I logged off. I was like, I should probably.
Alright,
Okay, never mind.
let's see. He'll step back, and next turn he'll make a charge.
Alright.
That'll be it.
Flynn, it is your turn.
All right. Let's. Hmm. You can catch my bullets, huh? I'm going to move here.
Move up 5 feet.
No. All the way here. So that I'm flanking with Akashi.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my CQC because he can catch my bullets.
I hope you mean
So
him.
that's a 20 to hit.
Okay. You miss. Or you hit, it just...
It just doesn't kill him
No.
with the 12 sneak attack damage.
You need actual to crit him. You also take 4 ice damage.
Oof.
Oh, and since you hit him, you also take 1 more ice damage.
Oof. I didn't realize that would happen.
When his turn falls, his limit break ends, and he says, "Finally, it is over. I have completed my task."
What?
What task is that?
He
You're
starts
fine.
glowing different colors, and he turns into a crystal. Crystals come out of him, and he just turns into a crystal statue.
What?
Oh, well, for a
Fuck
spirit.
is this, Resident Evil?
What the hell?
Clearly.
That's power.
Do we mine his body for money? I'm so confused right now.
hear about something like this before?
Did he become crystal shards? Can I use him as bullets?
No. He didn't become crystal shards. He became a crystallized, like a memorial crystallized idol.
That
Hmm.
is.
Can we do some knowledges on this?
Knowledge
Actually,
history.
Yeah, didn't NPC actually tell us about something like this?
Once before, long time ago. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know which NPCs
Yeah.
you talked to.
I think there was something in the lab I read about this.
Oh, it was a book.
Yeah, I remember copying some. I think it was a book I copied notes out of.
Oh, it was one of the books you were that you weren't looking for.
Mm.
So, now then, so he's crystallized, but he's not wearing his clothing. So his clothing has stayed behind.
Perfect.
Alright.
Strange
Well
monster.
then.
So all effects are gone. It is no longer cold, and Fenrir is now no more here. No
I
more.
wonder where he went.
Good, because I was gonna die next turn.
And so is Akashi.
So was I. Looks
So,
like we all gonna die next.
Me too. It's getting pretty close.
So I'm gonna write down on here what you found. I'm not giving you Gil this time, but I'm giving you quite a bit more.
Sounds exciting.
Yes, it does. It's probably
Yeah.
still exciting.
Sure, I get the right item.
Whew. Finally beaten. Man. Close call.
We didn't even get to talk to him. Shoot.
Maybe not.
I think our blades did enough of the talking for us.
Yeah. Quite so. Quite so.
Quite so.
Okay, this should be enough. Here you go.
A belt, belt 2, earring, orb, glasses, bangle, cloak, heavy armor, pole arm. Does anyone here have detect magic?
I believe so.
I wish that I did.
Should probably start analyzing this.
Yep, I do.
Would you like to do the honors then?
Alright, I put on the glasses. Alright, let's
Thank
go to
you.
detecting, shall we?
Let's do it.
What do I need to do? Spellcraft checks.
DM?
You have detect magic, yes?
Sir.
Looks like 12. Looks like it's 12 checks.
Yes, 12 checks. Give me one on the cloak first. No. Give me one on the heavy armor. Alright.
I mean, I can give it a shot for the first one.
You have detect magic?
No,
Okay.
I thought I did. Keep forgetting that Druid doesn't get it.
It's very sad.
We get detect radioactive stuff. We get detect like the crazy weird shit, but not magic.
Alright. Heavy armor. It's a +1. And it's an enchanted with a +15 acrobatics.
What type of heavy armor is it?
Full plate. Oh, sorry,
Ew.
half plate.
Still an improvement for me.
Alright, give me one on the pole arm. Nope. Ring. Let's see here. Nope. Give me one on the other ring. Nope.
Hey, look, we got some stuff.
Give me one on the belt.
I don't believe you.
Let me see if that one's it.
This one's pretty good. Probably.
Big maybe.
Belt is a muscle belt.
Hmm. Anybody ever
Give me
wanna?
one on the second belt.
Oh, no.
Let's divide it after the identification's all done.
It's a curing
After
belt.
we have a list.
Greening belt. Hey.
A what belt?
It's
A curing belt.
Oh,
oh.
Buckle that one on. All right. What's the next one?
Earrings. Nope.
Damn. I
Or
don't know what these are, but they're shiny.
all right, it's an enchantment for decreasing your jump by 1.
Hmm.
Your jump DC by 1.
Oh. Still.
And glasses. Absolutely not. That doesn't that doesn't even get you the +15.
Hey, these aren't my prescription.
Shoes. All right, let's see your shoes. Nope. And,
Damn it.
And bangle. You get, that's a bronze bangle. You get 10 additional hit points after wearing it for 24 hours. It's a wrist slot.
Oh wow.
Hmm.
10.
Quality.
So it's like,
Hmm.
so it was like you fought the boss, and then you unlocked the boss, and then you get this, so.
All right.
It's like Christmas.
So
Hallelujah.
I will put these in your party items.
I don't know who he was, but I know his name was Secret Santa.
Let's see here.
That was a good one.
Hey, It wasn't, but
Actually-
I'll try my best. Yeah, cheers.
Actually, Pyrox.
Yeah, what's going on?
Let's see. I need to ask if you can try to identify these bracers I picked up previously.
Possibly. Let me take a peek. Hmm.
Now let me finish this first.
Okay.
That bracer is Franz Bracer's Lesser.
Hey.
Ah,
I know this
What does
mark.
that do?
it's archery related. Off the top of my head.
I just put it in for magic items. Just make sure I put the rest of these items in. Ring, and glasses. Okay. You still have other items that you can identify as well.
Ah.
Oh, those are items that you found last time, though.
Okay.
Can I drop a couple of checks real quick just to see?
Nope, we used your character before.
Oh, well, that's right.
Alright. Leader's dead.
And all the beastmen that were under his control are wondering how they got here.
Alright. He's defeated. Let's go calm down the situation, call off the troops.
A lot
All
of them
right,
are
time
also
for my grand speech of how we defeated the boss.
also a lot of them are frozen solid.
The Beastmen?
Yes.
Okay. as we're going by, is it possible to use Raging Inferno to defrost them as we go?
They're really dead.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
I tried.
let's see here.
Do what we can.
Actually, does anybody have knowledge alchemy?
Knowledge what?
Alchemy?
What you mean, craft alchemy?
Craft alchemy?
Yeah, I was gonna
Funny
say.
you mention that.
Because
I
the
mean-
earrings were not magical.
I could make a raw craft check.
Pyrex does have craft alchemy.
It's like my thing, but I failed it. Probably. Anybody else have craft alchemy so we can try it again?
You figure out that, no, you don't, because it's a different thing. I'll give it to you. You figure out that it's some kind of crystal-made item.
Oh, I have craft crystal.
Oh, you do?
I have
Yeah.
I don't have it yet.
Okay, then give me a craft crystal.
It's not much, but
You got it.
nice.
Yeah, you find out it's a resilient earrings. It grants a
Interesting.
+1 bonus against saves of sap and oh no, sorry, I meant tonic earrings. Oops. It grants you a +1 bonus against saves against petrification and paralyze. This item automatically turns on and goes off as the charges goes through charges as it meets for the requirements. It has 10 charges on it.
Nice.
Very nice.
And I put those in your crystal items. All right, your party items are updated.
Awesome.
Okay. All right. Let's go de-escalate the situation.
Okay.
Hounds, lad! Victory! Huzzah!
So how are you gonna de-escalate the situation?
Well,
Buildings as we go. Just kidding.
got phone, so we can just start contacting everyone. We just start contacting who we can in the army that we won, and it's time to stop fighting.
Okay, yeah.
And then if they're beastmen, we can start explaining things to them as we go.
Yeah, a lot of them are understand the situation and are confused about it, but they cope pretty well about it.
I am willing to invite them to make a new settlement if they wish. So I'm unsure if their home is even around still.
A lot of them talk about it and say, "I think we're just gonna return home."
Okay.
The
reasonable.
trolls say it's a little too cold here for us. We want to go back to the volcanoes.
Safe. Fair travels, and please, for the love of all that is holy, don't get mind controlled again.
You get dirty looked. The goblins especially don't like you.
That,
Shouldn't
yeah, I
have
don't like
said
them either. I give him a potion anyway.
Your goblin friend only has one summon left, and it is a crab.
Oh, you seem to have done well.
Yep.
I killed so many turtle people. The turtle people glare at him. You started it.
Well, we helped you get your revenge. What do you want to do now?
I live with you now.
Yeah.
Everybody else is red gobos.
It's okay. We got a couch. Hey, brother, make couch.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. You're welcome to tag along with us.
Well, that's good because I gotta find a place to have my children.
I'm sorry. What?
Excuse me.
I'm pregnant.
Hello, pregnant.
The
I'm
red
gonna
goblin
box.
is a girl.
I wasn't expecting that.
That was
What
a
a twist.
twist. What a twist.
Don't I look ladylike?
As ladylike as I do. What?
You're not wearing a shirt.
Yeah, and you're very open.
And
Gotta
Just
be
let-
all natural.
High five.
you are
I just-
rude.
I'm just not gonna question goblin anatomy.
I won't do that. Just done.
You're so... What are we gonna do?
After all of this, I think going back to work on that power plant will be a nice break.
Yeah, me too young to be dead.
Oh, I'll have some too. Drinking's good for while pregnant.
So I hear. Shots.
Drinking is good while pregnant. This is most logical.
Here, potion, and well, so now where we go? What we do now?
Home?
Yep.
New home.
I guess we could go let the city know that we've stopped the threat. See if there's anything else that we need to take care of. Probably, I don't know if we should probably just deconstruct that war camp or not, but
Hey, what with Crystal Person? Naked Crystal Person.
when we
No, that was
finish,
the boss.
yeah, that's
He was
what's
leader.
left
We
of him.
kicked his ass.
And then he
Symbol
turned
freedom
into
now.
that.
It's symbol of freedom now. As the guy you hated.
Yeah, he's certainly showing freedom.
We can just leave it as a new landmark of the city.
You don't look like going anywhere. Oh, this is hard as rock. He starts stabbing it, or she starts stabbing it with a dagger.
Thanks for
Oh, no
saying
chipping
it.
at all.
Probably heavy as rock too.
Yeah, you can't damage it, you can't lift it. It's so freaking heavy. And so dense.
I think it's best not to mess with it at this point.
For now.
You think there'll be a time where we have to do that?
I don't think so. But it's nice having options.
Options are always good.
Agree.
Maybe when we get back to the city, we should we should have a party before we go back to the reactor.
Okay. So you guys gonna head home?
Yeah,
Yes.
dissolve the army and head home.
I think that sounds like a plan.
Wait,
Oh, Zara. Where are you
wait.
from?
It's one thing I just thought of.
Should we
It's
look
good-
around the city?
No, who's gonna tell all those guys we locked behind a landslide?
Ah, they'll figure it out.
What guys?
You remember how we
the
sent
large
like,
portion of the army that I stuck behind while they left. They'll be fine. They'll figure it out. Maybe.
Real? Probably.
Probably.
So, as you are traveling back, your vehicle does break down. You
Wait,
are
what?
you're about underneath of cocoon at this point. You're at what looked an older civilization that was before academia was settled upon. So kind of like a bummy area, like Philadelphia.
Oh,
Can I have Shard roll knowledge technology to see if she can get it going?
You can. It looks like it's gonna take a while. Oh wait, engineering. Sorry.
Oh.
I could roll
you
that.
keep the 10.
I'm gonna roll that.
Let's see.
Okay, yeah, it'll take a while.
She had. She also has engineering, so that would be a 16 total with the 10.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna take a while to repair this. Seems like you blew a piston.
Uh,
I mean, really blew it. So as you're doing this, somebody bumps into. Of course.
What?
No, let's do more believable. Fidel, somebody bumps into you.
excuse me, but you should watch where you're walking.
So sorry.
Hmm. Can I roll perception on him?
And he runs away.
Thief! Come back!
Hold on. I gotta check if I'm missing anything.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot the guy that's running away.
There you
Wait,
go.
Oh,
what? There's
boy,
no
that
reason to
escalated
do that
quickly.
yet.
There's a lot of people here too.
I will yell, thief!
I don't even know if he stole anything yet. Hold on, hold your horses.
Fine, then I'll just
No.
run after the guy. I won't even shoot. I'll run after.
Don't think I'm actually missing anything off myself.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
I'm already gone.
Let's see.
Why are you making a perception check?
I don't know. I just felt like doing something.
Your wallet feels a little lighter.
Okay. Now it's time to go after him.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to bring Shard along since she can fly a lot faster than I can run.
All right.
She has like 50 flight.
Okay. You attempt to follow your street urchin.
Thief.
He runs off down an alley.
Okay.
Shard is confused by all the people and is lagging pretty bad. You do find him and you run down the alley. He turns, and when you turn, you don't see him anymore. You do find a homeless person, you do find like a half-breed, clearly dead in the alley. Looks like he fell from a great height, broken debris everywhere, and he created a crater where his body fell, or where his body lays.
Gee.
What? What is he a half-breed of, out of curiosity?
Looks like human Elvon.
Okay.
He is decently dressed. Give me a perception if you're gonna look for him, or look up items, or look him up.
I'm not going to touch the body. I'm instead going to call ask for our local police officer here.
Akashic.
Yep.
I'm sorry, what's happening?
I found a dead guy.
Oh no.
Forcing him to RP. How dare you?
Fucking great.
Yeah, I think you may want to call the force to take a look.
Good.
Remember, you're not in academia right now. You're actually right
Oh.
below. You're right below Cocoon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is fine though. I can still contact the locals.
Yeah.
Let them know that there's a fucking corpse over here.
So you look the guy over. His face is not really recognizable after a fall that apparently left a crater. Go,
I don't think
Akashi,
anybody would be recognizable after that.
give me a perception check to see if you can get any information off the guy.
Oh, okay. Perception. Give me a sec. I close my sheet. Oh, this will be great.
Okay, you find information that he was he owned a business and he was trying to run for like a mayor of some city up on Cocoon.
Oh, great. Shady bullshit is shady.
Uh-huh.
So perception 10. Apparently there was a crumpled up note on him, and there was a list contains about 20 names.
Are any of them recognizable to us?
I forgot I added that. Fidel, your name is on this list.
What?
Also,
That's weird.
Storms and Maya is also on this list, as well as Beck.
Weird champ.
Wait.
Oh no, Beck! We have to go warn him.
A few of the names are crossed off, but not the names of that you know of are not crossed off.
Oh no, Beck! We have to go warn him.
Oh god.
Who's back again?
Beck's the leader of the gang I want to force under my arm.
Oh.
I wonder if all these are half-breeds. See, I'm also a half-breed.
Oh,
Beck is a
And
half-breed of a human, a hume.
This poor unfortunate soul lying on the ground is also a half-breed. It seems likely. But what would the motivation be?
where did he fall?
He clearly fell from one of Cocoon's outer edges. After Cocoon fell over 150 years ago, a lot of the outer edges broke apart, so it's easy to fall off part of the edges.
Okay.
Its gravity is still held on the inside, but if you get on the outside, it's easy to be thrown off of it.
I'm gonna use my smartphone to actually take a picture of the list for future reference.
Okay.
Why?
I'll be right back.
Oh,
Can I do like a perception to look for any other clues? I don't know if I'm there though. I don't think so.
Right now, it's just Fidel and Akashi.
Alright. We shall eat.
Oh, and we're getting to this too. Cool. So, as you're fixing your vehicle, one of the doors open up on one of the garages, and this giant stone creature just comes out and just starts floating by for everybody else.
Hello there.
Don't see that every day. Can I do a knowledge?
Yes, you can. It's a knowledge local. These are actually more common than, let's see.
That I don't got. I don't have local.
Okay, you can do knowledge history.
I don't have history.
All right, you can do nothing.
That's a
All
pretty
right,
cool looking thing.
I have knowledge local.
Okay. It's
What's
a Sith stone. A Seath stone. They are non-aggressive and have information pertaining their focus that you once had. You can even help them with a lost focus if you choose to. It's just floating up and down until it eventually bumps into your truck. When it bumps into your truck, it for a moment its head moves and looks at you and says, and just as it already had a saying or had something to say in like a recording, it says, "I was unable to defeat or even find the person that was spreading rumors of the hero's whereabouts. I have still seen it to this day passing, even though I am stationary. Please find that monster. It is a flan." And then it just goes.
What is the monster?
It just goes back to floating.
Can we help it?
Where?
A couple minutes go by and she goes back to the same thing that she said before.
Which was?
I was unable to defeat or find the person spreading the rumors of the hero's whereabouts. She does say a little bit more that there were 4 flans that I had to defeat in order to fulfill my focus, but I was unable to do so. Please find them.
Who gave you your focus?
It was a... And then it goes back into a statue-like appearance.
Interesting.
Guys know anything about flans?
I know nothing. Because I am Jon Snow.
I know they're edible.
I'm back.
I'm that myself. I hear that pretty tasty.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
And then she says one more thing. The flan's colors are blue, green, yellow, and red.
Oh, practical family. Shoot. Where can we find these flans?
They travel together. And then she keeps repeating all the information she gave you. After minutes apart.
Huh.
Well, that was pretty neat. You got... Do we go help?
I think we should get that reactor up and going.
Oh, you guys already did the reactor.
Oh, it's already all done?
Yeah, we should have gotten it a while ago.
Nice.
Oh. I didn't know we were already done fixing it all up.
Yeah, I roll in between the days for you fixing it up and get paid for it.
Oh, I thought it was still incomplete when we left.
It's working.
go.
It's working to the point, and then I just roll to see what you're fixing up and paid for it.
Nice.
But you guys
Okay.
can do whatever you want.
You guys want to tackle these then, or hey, there's still a little. Well, I think we should warn who we should know about this list here.
You can choose to avoid the hitman list that the guy's out for you.
Who do you?
Do you show us the list as well?
I have a picture on my phone, so I can show everyone.
Alright, I'll be like, we should probably send this to Maya.
Beck! Gotta find Beck.
Who is Beck?
Friend of ours.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
friend of yours?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
That seems suspicious.
He's that guy we bullied. I told him to join us. He said no. And we bullied him again because we needed information. And then he said no again. So we need to go bully him again to give him information. Because we all know he's going to attack us on sight because he don't like us. I don't know why he doesn't like us.
You just said because you bully him.
Wait, I thought he was his group that helped us retake the town here, because we went back to him and we talked to him about getting the whole black market set up in town, you know?
Yeah, we should probably head back to Academia for the moment. Make sure the others know about this list before we tackle anything else.
Maya must know.
Okay.
Maya.
Still wondering what the motivation could be.
Murder, most heinous.
If it's anything just beyond getting rid of half-breeds.
You arrive back at town in a couple of
Mhm.
hours. Now that there's power running to the town, you're good.
That's good to hear.
I wonder if we can get a power
Oh.
line out to the dirt hole that Pyrex and Gunalox live in. Shouldn't be too hard.
I would like stars. That would be pretty cool.
So what are you guys gonna do first?
We shall go warn Beck. Or at the very least, I will. I must locate Beck.
Alright, give me a gather information check.
You're very worried about this. Beck.
Yeah. How? Who else is gonna be second in command for my gang?
I guess that's reasonable enough.
All right, enjoy my deck too.
You're unable to find him.
Gotta warn Beck.
Doesn't seem like Beck's gang's been up to anything recently. Seems like they were bullied too much and they stopped.
They deserved it.
Is that what you really want to say about the gang you've been trying to get work for you?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, I'd like to go see Maya.
Alright. Maya's door is always open. It's currently broken.
It's broken?
Yep.
Was it always
like something that she likes?
That's
Was it
why-
always broken?
Yeah, that's why it's always open.
All right.
Ha!
I'm
See
gonna.
what you did there.
I'm gonna give a knock on the wall before I step in.
All right. Yeah. What do you want?
Hi, Maya. It's Fidel.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Yeah, I got a concern. It looks like there's been a serial killer going around.
Yeah. What's new about that?
From a list he left behind. Both of our names are on it.
Oh, really? Somebody wants me dead.
Yeah, just to show, he's gonna take out his phone and show the picture of the list he has.
So you have a list and you want me dead?
No, I'm saying this is the list I found from the perpetrator. Why would my name be on it on the hit list as well?
Oh, there's some pretty sick people out there.
All right, just so you know, maybe to just be careful just in case. There's nothing else. Fidel will head out.
Sound good?
All right, then we will pick up next time.
All right.
All
Next
right, well,
time
good,
on
everybody.
Dragon Ball Z.
All right.
All right. Anyone have objections to me taking that +1 half plate?
It's all yours.
Just remove it off the sheet.
It's in the party and loot. All the party items.
And let me divvy out XP.
Yeah.
Let's see here. How much XP did you guys get? I'm feeling a little under the weather after getting step 2 shot.
All right, I'll take that half plate then.
All right.
Was it regular half plate or was it +1?
It's a +1 with +15 acrobatics
Okay.
for jumping.
It's Dragoon plate.
Yeah.
Now I have the Dragoon.
And what does
Ha!
the
Joke's on you, bounce.
Franz braces do again?
They give you proficiency with bows, I think. That was something else if you already had proficiency in them.
It's on the FFD20.
Okay. And the tonic earrings?
+1 against paralyze and petrify resistances.
Okay.
All right, your XP is 21,334,
So close!
and yet so far.
How much off are we?
2,000. Technically 1,666. But
666.
1,666.
Let's see. Is this regular half plate or agile half plate?
Regular half plate.
Okay.
Yeah, you can totally skip those missions I sent you and just keep going to the final thing.
Omissions?
Yeah, from Great Heights or the Sith Stone. I have a few Sith Stones that you can do.
I'd like to do some of this stuff. Sounds interesting to me.
After he warned everyone, that sounds like it's like something fun to try.
All right.
Will I ever find out how to get rid of this doll?
No, that's for fun.
Okay, that's just a permanent thing that I have to keep with me at all times, otherwise I get nightmares and can't sleep.
Yes.
And damaged.
Yes. All right. We will pick up in 2 weeks. Thank you for joining us. We will be back in 2 weeks. Thank you for joining us for Grand Pulse.
Thank you. Goodbye. Have a wonderful night.